Yeah, so let's see. I'm parked in the parking lot. I'm not gonna tell you where. It's a secret parking lot in Muscle Shoals. It's in the shoals of the muscles. You know where the shoals of the muscles are. Man, that tooth. It's like a knife. It keeps cutting my. He's in the Planet Fitness parking lot, but I'm not gonna say that. It's like 11:45 on a Tuesday. There used to be a mall over there. Let's see. I've never walked Muscle Shoals Boulevard. This should be fun. There's a Dunkin. There's all these things. I'm like a dog. You ever seen a dog when it's all excited? It's like wagging its tail. There's a Dunkin. When I was a kid, you already did that joke. Dunkin' Donuts. It used to be called Dunkin' Donuts. Now it's called Dunkin'. And there's a moon. There's a lot more on this road. You could walk into. I've never walked through Shoals Community College. That'd be a fun walk. Maybe. I don't know. Be different. I don't know. Do they have a campus? They've got a McDonald's over there that looks like a 50s. McDonald's got arches. This is fun. All right? This is fun. Here's a piece of rubber on the ground. You're like semi in the middle of Muscle Shoals, right? Or you're probably on the upper end of it, right? Or are you on the upper end or the low? You're in the middle? You're where the mall used to be. Is that in the middle of Muscle Shoals? Or you could go in so many directions. You could go see Helen Keller. You could go see You could go see Shoals. You could go see. I don't know. Where could you go? All these places you could walk theoretically. So I'm gonna go up the road, I guess. This will be different and fun. Fun. You're thinking about hard drives? When I was a youngster, I had a computer with a 1 gig hard drive. And I don't know how big was Windows. If the computer was 1 gig, Windows must have been like half a gig or something. I don't know. How does that work? And then I had a computer with a 40 gig hard drive. That was the first computer I ever had that was mine. It had a 40 gig hard drive, and then I had another one with like an 80 gig or a 120, 80. It's probably an 80. And then keep out dangerous water currents. Don't go in there, okay? It's very dangerous in there. There's some dangerous water currents in there. I want to skateboard that kind of. I don't know how to skateboard. I can barely stay on a skateboard, so I could probably skate it though. I played Tony Hawk once, so I could probably skate that. Then Johnny Mnemonic did he have a 40 gig hard drive in his head? And that was a lot. He could smuggle stuff. And I bought a 120 gig hard drive, an external one, so it would plug in to your USB. And I paid $120 or $100 for it. I got it on sale from Best Buy. They have really good buys. They have the best buys at Best Buy. Did you know that? You ever been to a Best Buy? They have really good buys at Best Buy. There's mediocre buys. They have not as good of deals. Every Sunday they would have a brochure, and I would look through the brochure. I'd look at the deals. The Best Buy deals, the best of the best of the best deals. We're at Best Buy on Sunday, and 120 gig hard drive. Probably paid 120 for it. And then I got a 500 gig hard drive back in like when did I get that 500 gig? I had a 500 gig probably in 2007. Probably paid 100 and something for it, 150 maybe. And then I saw they had a 12 gig hard drive at Walmart now. I think it was like $200. So for $100, I think you can get maybe a 8 terabyte. I don't know what you can get for $100 now, but Johnny Mnemonic would be amazed at what you can get for. That tooth is really annoying me. It's sharp. How does my tooth get sharp? A real meal is a meal made the hard way, right? That's what KFC is telling me based on its quote on the inside of the door. A real meal is a meal. Thank you, KFC, for your wisdom. He walks around Muscle Shoals on the, is it an 8 mile? It's not, it's probably like 2 or 3 miles. You did no research for these. I refuse to do research or any prep work for any of this. It's very important to my experience to go in cold. No research. There used to be a Huddle House over here. I'd eat at when I was a kid. My parents would drive over here. They like the hash browns. It's kind of like a Waffle House. We didn't get a Waffle House around here till, I guess I was in high school when they got a Waffle House. They didn't have a Waffle House before that, so. Huddle House and a Waffle House are kind of they're co-competitors. They're co-evils. It's a Burger King, McDonald's thing. It's a same thing but different. Taco John's, Taco Bell, Crystal's White Castle, tomato, purple lights on a motorcycle. Yeah, there's a lot more cars on this road. There's a rent a center. Have you ever wanted to rent a center? You can come down here, you can rent an arena, a coliseum, you can rent any type of center you want, a rec center, I don't know, what sort of centers are there for renting? Southern sign guys. You ever been in the South and you wanted to meet some sign guys? They'll teach you some signs. They know all the gang signs. They know First Son Finance. First Son. Okay, so what do? You do loans up to $1,400. That's weird. They only do loans up to $1,400. That's a payday place, right? Southern sign guys. What sort of signs do you guys do? They do Bloods. They do Crips. They do West Side, East Side, North Side. What sort of signs do you do? You just print signs off? I think I'm going to lose this tooth. It's so sharp. It's scaring me. It doesn't move, but it's sharp, and I do not like this. I'm going to start losing teeth a lot. You lose one tooth and then you lose them all. It's national and realty. Hello, fella. Taco Bell's still open. It's what is it, midnight almost? Are they open till 1? Are they open till... I wonder if their McDonald's over here is open 24/7, because ours is not, and they have more light. They have more of a... Muscle Shoals is more of like a strip city. It's like one long 2 mile... It's probably 2 miles long. Whereas Florence is... there's like 2 or 3 big areas of Florence, right? There's downtown, there's the Florence Boulevard, there's the other boulevard, the Mall Boulevard. I don't know. Whereas Muscle Shoals is just one long boulevard, I guess. I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. We have how many McDonald's in Florence? We have 1 7 Points, 1 there, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. Or is that in Petersville? I don't know. 4. None of them stay open 24/7. Very sad world we live in. You know, you want a hamburger at 2, you can't get it. I cry when I think about it. The kids these days have to cook their own hamburgers. They have to prepare. You know, when I was a kid, you could go to McDonald's at 2, or you could go to Walmart at 2. You could buy some hamburgers, cook them up yourself, and now kids have to prepare. It's like on Sunday. I remember there was a place I used to live where they had these things called wet and dry counties. And a wet county is a very wet county. It's very wet. You know about wet counties. They're very erotic. Whereas a dry county is very dry. And they would have these things where on Sunday you couldn't get alcohol. So sometimes you had to prepare ahead of time for your drinking on Sunday. Kids these days, they have to prepare their hamburgers ahead of time. No credit needed. Really, I don't need any credit. Thanks, man. That's cool. You're a Best Way. There's Rent-A-Center, and then there's the Best Way. Which one's better? Is it the Best Way, or is it rent to own, or is it the Best Way? Which is the best way to do this? God, you have the most mediocre jokes I've ever heard. Budget blondes. Do you want some blondes that are budget? They got budget ones. Shonies? Are they? All the Shonies are out of business then, I guess. Is it like Sears? I guess it's like Sears. Poor Sears, poor Shonies. We're gonna have a lot of open signs that the store is not open. Here's a red pawn, but it's something next to the red pawn. Next to the red pawn is an open sign, and they are not open. Maybe they're a bar and they are open. They're a nails place. Disappointing. Yawn. That's what anyone who listens to this video is gonna be like. Disappointing. Yawn. Skynet will listen. Skynet cares. Skynet will be like, this kid's got a sharp tooth. He said he had a sharp tooth or something. Very interesting. Okay. Choice rentals. They have the Best Way, they have the rent to own, and then they have the choice rentals. These are the best of the best rentals. They don't have just normal rentals, they have the choice. I wonder if there's like a big lots of rentals, like the defected stuff. You can get the defected rentals. You could come in and you ever wanted, only PS5 55 TV combo. Only 33. That's less than $33 a week. That's $3 a day, $4 a day. That's a good deal, man. Pretty good deal. $4 a day. You can get a TV and a PlayStation something. I don't know. What are the kids playing these days with the PlayStations? What do the kids play? They play the PlayStation 7, 9, 33. Nice. So many good deals. I mean, it's so amazing to live in this world, and you're surrounded by such good deals. You know, I walk around, I see these great deals, these nice fellas trying to help me out, you know. Rent to own, Best Way. You know, $33 a week for a TV and So such nice fellas, nice people, surrounded by such nice. Sometimes I get sad, and then I think, there's nice people out there. They'll rent me a PlayStation. What does a PlayStation cost? $300? So 10 weeks. 10 weeks, and then a TV costs $200, $300, $700. Such nice people in this world. No bad people, just surrounded by nice people, you know. Nice fellas and ladies and lasses. I'm off to the races, do 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 do. Crystals. They aren't called cry over here. They fix their shit. They're called crystals. No, they don't cry in Muscle Shoals. They fix that shit. You know, they don't play. They play hardball over here. It's more to us. It's personal. The guy's like holding a gun. He sells or buys something. If he doesn't get your money, he will kill your opponent, I guess. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I would do like a... there's a song called I Gotta Be Me? Is that Frank Sinatra? I Gotta Be... What do we got here? We got some cans on the side. Ooh, what do we got here? We got a natty light. It's a big old 16 can. It might even be bigger than 16. It's a big can. I like the big cans. They're nice. 16-inch can. 16-inch cans. 16 ounce. 16. Could be a 24. Could be even bigger. Buy here, pay here. I wonder if they have some good deals there. You can buy here and pay here. Cool. White Claw hard seltzer. It's a seltzer. It's hard seltzer. Some people like the soft seltzer. I like the hard seltzer. You know, it's a good seltzer to have. You know, hard seltzer, soft seltzer, weak seltzer, strong seltzer. They call me seltzer. They don't call me seltzer. No one calls anyone seltzer. It's a big world after all. It's a small world after all. What are you? Some sort of spray thing for a car? Car. Oh, they got some pools. You want to buy a pool? Starting at $79 per month. That's not for a pool. You can rent to own a pool. That's a system right there. Ooh, and some more Mitsubishis. You can buy some Zeros over here. Have you ever wanted to buy a Zero? Have you ever watched a World War II documentary and been like, I want to own a Zero? Come on down to Mitsubishi Motors. I got a Zero for sale. You can buy some Zeros. They had these like they had this ladder, and the ladder would come out phenomenically. You know, what is it called when you have air pressure? Phenomenically, fumomatic, maybe, or that's kind of cool. I wish I had a fumomatic ladder, and then it would go back into the airplane afterwards, so it would maintain its aerodynamicness. Captain D's, please. We have one of those in Florence, don't we? Or do we have a Long John Silver's and Captain D's? They're in a bitter fight to the end. Who will win, Captain D's or Long John Silver's. I don't know the difference. I don't eat there that often. I don't know. They're fried fish, I guess. $5.99 for a meal deal. It's kind of reasonable. It's I bet it doesn't come with a drink though, right? It's it's 2 shrimp and a biscuit. $5.99. Nah, I'm joking. It's bigger than that probably. Would you like a biscuit? And a sheriff. How many? You're gonna see more cop cars on this road because there's probably a lot of cameras on this road. You wouldn't need that many cops going up and down this road because there's probably cameras but technically you could have a lot of cops go by you because it's a one-road city, right? It's not a multi-road city. They don't even have a downtown, right? Kind of is there a downtown Muscle Shoals? Downtown in Muscle Shoals. There is no downtown. Is there a downtown Muscle Shoals? That's crazy. I mean, I'm hallucinating here, right? There's no downtown, isn't there? People in Muscle Shoals, when they want to fuck with their buddies, they're like, hey, meet me downtown. It's a slang way of saying fuck off, I guess. Probably. 100 years. So there's 2 Long Lewises. There's one over here and there's one in... Over 100 years. And they've got a model something. It could be like a Model T maybe. I don't know. It's something. I wonder if they have the bronze club and the silver. They probably have those. And there's a free vacuum over there. You want a free vacuum? Go over there and get yourself a free vacuum. The moment you realize it was never actually a competition. It was always a competition. It was never a, what was it again? I don't even know. Here's a cross. Someone died here. Some fella. They covered it up with flowers. I don't know who it was. You're dead. Is that a dog turd? Maybe. Oh, they need to wash these cars. They got dirty on them. Dirty cars. Dirty cars. Oh my God. They're Broncos? They got the Bronco back? I thought OJ got rid of those things. They look cool-ish. Here's some broken blue stuff. Yeah, there you go. I'm here to tell Skynet what's going on, you know. Skynet needs to know what's going on in Muscle Shoals. What is going on? $49K for a Bronco. Huh. And they look kind of upper. They kind of look, they almost look like Land Rovers. I don't know. I don't know. I can't judge cars that well. How many miles per gallon do you get? 53? Do you have a mile per gallon thing on you? Select auto sales. The better one is the unselected auto sales. They sell cars that are not selected, you know, by other people. Here's a food land. The land of the food. They're missing their A, or they have an A, but the A is it's a red or an orange colored food land, but it's a white colored A. So you can see the fluorescent bulbs. Someone needs to get that A fixed. Come on, guys. Fix the A. Fix the A, buddy. I'm off to the races. 3-day sale, March 13th through 15th. Y'all come. Okay, it's a southern thing. So people who are not from the south, that y'all is a word that means you all. It's a slang term. It's a colloquial. It's a something. I don't know what it is. For rent. For rent means you can give somebody some money and then they will let you use the land or the building. There's a phone number. A phone is a thing you dial And in the old days, I don't know, there was never any old days. I'm gonna lose that tooth, aren't I? I can just tell it's annoying me. Is that a Bronco? Oh, it's a truck. It's not a Bronco. I wanted it to be a Bronco because I was seeing those Broncos, but just a truck. And then on the other side, it just says Food L. They're missing their lights, so they're a Food L. You want to come on down to the Food L? Come on down to the Food L. The Food L. That's a cool word. Food L. Come on down to the Food L. Gonna have myself some food. Really? You got nothing here, man. I gotta do something, man. I'm bored. It is more entertaining. It's different. It's not really better. It's not really worse. It's just different, I guess. Is there a cantina over here? There's a cantina. You ever want a cantina? Come on down to the cantina. Boots and shoes. You want some boots or some shoes? Taqueria en la Villa Jona. What the fuck? It's like a Mexican name, but with a white guy with a beard. I'm so lost right now. Taqueria El Vivian. Okay, El Vivian. El Vivian. Okay. Burger King. That's on the other side. Don't go spoiling the walk back you're getting on the other side, right? You'll go up to the how far are you gonna go? You're gonna go to the intersection? How far are you gonna go? You got 27 minutes. You could go far. You could go an hour. You could go 45 minutes and then 45 minutes, and then you could go down to the other end. Maybe, I don't know. Ruby's Cantina and Grill. Man, you're just naming things. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have something better than this. You gotta have some input. You gotta have some comedy insights. You gotta have something here. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You gotta talk about something. I got nothing to talk about. I'm just boring. I got no desires. I'm not interesting. I'm not even real. I'm not even really interested by the stuff I'm seeing. I'm kind of bored by this, and I'm boring. What's around me is boring. You got a Publix over here. You got a Ruby's Cantina. Got a Great Clips. You like Great Clips? They sell clips there. You can go buy clips of videos, maybe. One Main Financial. They own all the financial stuff. Like all the financial stuff in the entire world is owned by One Main Financial. It's like a what's that company from The Godfather 3? He was looking at Godfather 3 quotes. Because there's two famous ones. I keep trying to get out and they pull me back in. And then there's the other one. Our true enemy has yet to reveal himself. If you were a crazy person, you could go around doing that quote all day. I've got enemies. They have not yet revealed themselves. I like to do that one when I'm feeling a little nuts. Yogurt Mountain. It's a mountain of yogurt. And a healthcare. And a pie factory. They sell pie factories. So it's a factory of pies. Wow. Okay, come on. You got a sharp tooth. You're still messing with that sharp tooth of yours. You got a camera. You're in a gas station. Cars for sale. Got a rural king. He's a king. He's rural. Rural. Urban king. And they say they're open, but they're not. None of these places are open, right? But they say they are. Love is what I'm selling. Remember that. Love is what I'm selling. I'm trying to pimp my ass on the main drag. I hope the cops don't pull me over and be like, he's a gigolo Joe. What do you know? Just got back from a gigolo show. You could go down to Muscle Shoals. You could walk around there. You could get in trouble for that though, because it's like, and I don't know the area that well, so. I think you're gonna turn around up here, aren't you? Pussy. You could go all the way down to the highway, but is there really anything down there? Not really. You can't jaywalk as easy on this highway. The world's most boring person does boring things. Oh, there's a police officer. I can't jaywalk. He drove off, so I can jaywalk now. That's the rule of the jungle. Jaywalk only when no one is looking. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't cry when my dog runs away. You could do that. What if you did that for like 3 hours? You're just saying, I don't cry when my dog runs away. You don't have a dog, so it's not really that. This is a 21? Oh, okay, yeah, this is a used car place. 15, 21. These are new cars to me. $21, $19. Man. Some, they have any jailbait cars? They have any 14, 13, 22? That car can drink. Let's see. This one doesn't have a number. 20. 20. They don't really like to go below, like, what was it, 17, 18? Not a big fan of, 16 would be a 10-year-old car now. That's weird. No, 15? 15 would be a 10-year-old car, sorry. I got my dates mixed up there. Is it 16? It's 25, right? 25. Bunny Nail Salon. These nail salons, they don't practice open sign, close sign discipline very well. I think it's an Asian thing. They don't have they can't remember to turn their sign on and off, I guess. Huh. Attorneys at law. Well, this is pretty boring. Flame grilling since 1954. That's why yeah, you had that joke yesterday. You had you half enjoyed that joke, didn't you? The firehouse. You can't remember. You can never remember the good jokes. You do have a notebook on you this time at least. So that's kind of cool. You could write down firehouse joke. Burger King, they're missing their eye. Someone shot out their eye. It says Burger King, K-N-G, and the N is missing it's missing the far left of the N. So it's a capital N, and it's missing the bar on the far left. Someone shot. It's kind of a triangle shootout. I wonder if someone shot it. Was it a gun? Was there like a robbery and someone was like shooting guns at the Burger King sign? It's probably a 8-foot round sign, 7-8 foot diameter round sign. And it's missing like a 3-foot, 4-foot triangle-esque cutout on one side in the middle. 2-foot, 3-foot. Someone likes to go around here just shooting signs. I'll tell you, if they catch the person who's shooting these signs, they're going to be publicly flogged, publicly, I don't know, stoned? Local man accused of shooting over 50 signs. Are these shotgun shells? What are these? They lipstick? They gotta be like lipstick, right? They're blue. They look like shotgun shells, but they're blue. I'm gonna pick it up. Shit, I shouldn't pick this up. It is a double layer protection. It's a battery, right? MXJO. Whatever, I don't know, man. That's crazy. There's no battery inside of it, but oh wow, holy shit! You've really gone down the mundane path here. To be fair, I can't imagine doing any of these things. Like, I can't imagine bagging groceries or being a manager at a Foodland. I can't imagine really anything. Like, there's something about this world that's just, this is not my world, man. Like, something about it, it's like, I'm not from here or something. This is not my place, baby. I'm a hippie. Or I'm something. There's something wrong with me, man. I got nothing connecting me to this thing, man. It's weird. It's like, just walking around looking at food L's and burger and Knigg's. Something is not right. Cars, these expensive cars. You know, your cars could be like I wonder if you could get like a dirt cheap car for like $10K that was new, and it was like, it could rain inside of it. You know, the rain would just like go through the like a World War II Jeep. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I get pissed at the bills I gotta pay. I seethe. Seethe is your new favorite word. I seethe when my dog runs away. I see that the bills I gotta pay. I see that Foodland. I see that Gerald Murray Home Center. I see that Long Lewis. Just seethe. He just seethes 24/7 seething. People, it's that feeling of you're just managed. You're just they say you have free will, but you're really just being managed by the Illuminati, by the Black Lives Matter, the Trumpards, the Obamas, the British King is managing you. Washington, he's probably in a Skynet, computer factory. His brain is in a vat. He's controlling it all. George Washington, his wooden teeth, his brain in a... Really? That's... The greatest prog rock band songs, albums of all time. You're looking that up on the Googles. And you hadn't heard most of them. The only one I knew was King Crimson and maybe some of the Pink Floyd ones. I knew some of the Pink Floyd ones. So, really, this is bad, man. Here's a place they sell houses. They're on concrete blocks. It's kind of, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just killing time now. What was I doing? Why am I here? Why are you in Muscle Shoals, or why are you here? I think you mean like, why are you? And then this is the part where you do like a Malik. You do a 20-minute Malik cut back to the beginning of the universe. That is literally the most pretentious thing you can ever do. And yet I'm going to do it here. I'm going to cut to... So there's a big explosion, and there's some photons or something. It's very white, I guess, and a lot of white. And then there's some, I don't know, there's some stuff. Oh, they have a counter outside for the hotel, so you can get a hotel without even going inside. You can just go to the counter. That's cool. I wonder if we've got like a Figaro Street in Muscle Shoals or in Florence. Anyone know where Figaro Street is? And then the universe starts to form, and then Figaro Street is formed. Figaro Street is a street where ladies wear fishnets, and they wear heels. You ever, fishnets and heels? I haven't seen that many. I don't think I've seen that many whores or hookers in Florence or Muscle Shoals. It kind of saddens me. I kind of want to see some whores or some hookers. I'm having a bad day here. I'd just pay them. I'd buy a coffee, sit them down, go to Waffle House, spend $50 to drink a cup of coffee. It'd be boring. It'd probably be really boring. You'd be sad afterwards. Like, ugh. I thought this was going to be entertaining or something would be fun, and it would just be boring. There really isn't any good content. All the content of Earth got milked a long time ago. There's no good content left. That's what people are going to do in the future. They're just going to walk around looking for content, desperately. Can I find some content? Do you think the AI will want my content? Will someone want my content, please? I just want my content to be wanted, Here's a fella cleaning glass. It's 8 days in by Wyndham. It's by Wyndham, so they're the Wyndham family. There's the famous Berlin Wyndham. He was a famous baron. He owned the Wyndham Empire. Will be another good, because there's Paris Hilton, so there's Berlin, there's Prague. No, what would be a good name for a male or a female? Are there any other male or female city names? Probably. Rome, London. I don't know. This is tedious. God, I don't know which is more tedious. What do you think would be more tedious, listening to this or making this? That's a good question. Paris, Berlin, Prague, Warsaw. Warsaw is a terrible name. Don't name your kid Warsaw. There's probably some cool French names. Paris. What's the one at the bottom where the fleet used to be? Is it Orleans? That's not Orleans, is it? Trafalgar. I used to play a game called Civ 2, and there's a big famous port at the bottom of the south of France in the Mediterranean. They always had the fleet there because I would play the Napoleonic version, the mod. You know what a mod is? It's where you mod things. You modify. It's a slang term for modify. Here's an extreme place. Auto design, they have a big red X. It's like the X is probably twice as big as the E. So the E is probably 2 feet tall, and the X is probably 5 feet tall, 4 feet tall. It's a big X. It's a pretty big X. It's red, and the lettering is white. So it's pretty extreme, You ever wanted to do something extreme? Come on down to Extreme Auto Designs. They'll line the back of your truck with plastic, I guess. It's pretty extreme, man. Like, I can't think of a more extreme thing to do in the entire world than to line the back of your truck with plastic. Oh, that's called an easy stop. Hard stop. I like hard stops. I like easy stops. I like mediocre stops. Here's a Rick's. Rick's is a barbecue place. They serve barbecue potatoes. You like barbecue potatoes? It's a potato. They're normally a pretty big potato. They're actually of the food types, I actually kind of like it. It's a good, when I was younger, it was like $6 for one. Now it's like 10. Thanks Trump. Thanks Obama. Thanks Trump. Thanks everybody who's made the price of the potato go from $6 to whatever the price of a Rick's potato is now, like $9, $10. But they're really tasty because they have like butter and cheese and barbecue, and it's an American food. You take a big potato, you put sour cream, cheese, And then whichever president you hate the most, blame the price of the Rick's. It's gonna be like $15 eventually, probably. Holy moly! We're living in the modern day South Africa, Berlin, pre-World War II, 1920s. Come on down to Rick's with a wheelbarrow of money. You can get a potato, maybe. You want to own property, or you want to own something like physical. Probably you don't want to have. Then you have to pay taxes on it, and then the taxes are going to be huge, right? You're going to get fucked. I'm going to lose no matter what. This story does not end well for me. I can already smell. I can smell the pudding. I can smell the molasses, the cheese. Smell the custard. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I gotta pay. You need a new song for tonight. What would be a Muscle Shoals song? A song that exemplifies Muscle Shoals. Don't want to offend people in Muscle Shoals. What would be a good Muscle Shoals song? I think that road over there, where's the high school? You can walk down that road. How long have you been walking? 40, yeah, you're going to have to find another road to walk, because you're circling back pretty soon. You could have walked farther. You could have gone all the way to the highway. You are fail. You are loser. You are legion. You are something. Swanson? Someone had a thing of Swanson box, and I was eating some Swanson chicken. I threw the box out the window. I love these little mini stories you get to see on the side of the road. Daisy Dreams Floral Design. Good old Daisy. She had a dream of floral designs, and it's your own fault for thinking there was something more to this place than there is. You're angry because you actually thought there was going to be something to any of this, and there's not really anything going on in the world. It's really just a strip with some title, cash, and loan places, and you don't have the teeth for it. You need to sharpen your teeth. I need to get some Skynet robots that will enforce for me. I need a way to really ratchet down on some, ratchet down and bunker up. Watson Auto Sales. I wonder if it's powered by the computer that does chess. Probably not. This is a 13. Wow, these are some young cars. These cars, you could get in trouble if you had sex with these cars. They're 13, 18. You could fuck that car. What car could you? And these other ones don't have. There was a 13-year-old car there though, so 20. Don't fuck the 19. Okay, these are some pretty adult cars. So 19. Low. This one's just a low mileage, so it's pretty old. 17. Ooh, you wanna skirt the line? 17 there, baby. 18. Just turned 18. Extra clean. And it's 18 and it's extra clean. So come on down to this auto place. They've got some extra clean 18s. Budget blinds. You already did a budget blind stroke, right? Do you want some blinds that are red pawn? Lowest pawn rates. What if you had a pawn shop where we guarantee we pay you the lowest amount? Well, we pay you the lowest amount for your items in the city. We guarantee it. You're not supposed to guarantee it. You're supposed to guarantee the opposite. We pay the highest amount. I don't actually think that the United States is a capitalist country. I think it was never capitalist. I think it was always. I mean this in a negative way. I'm pro-capitalism. I'm anti-communism. I think this is a communist society. There's something going on where, these people just don't care. There's trash on the ground. If people cared, that you wouldn't have so many pawn shops and, all these payday loans. It sounds like something a communist society would have. People are just living vodka to mouth. We need to get a Gorbachev who will come in and be like, no more payday, no more best ways. You gotta work hard and get your furniture yourself. No more $33 a week. You're gonna have to save up, buddy. I know you don't have the PlayStation, and if you have $33, you're gonna go buy a Mountain Dew for $5. I get it. I think they've ruined. I think the communists have ruined America. Definitely, there's too much communism around here. Anything I don't like, I just call it communism now. That's the key to doing these jokes, I guess. Just accuse. It's gonna be a new McCarthy era. I don't like Taco Bell. I don't know. They're neutral. Taco Bell. I don't know. I don't really care. I guess they're neutral in my book. They're not communist or capitalist. They're neutral. I don't cry when my dog runs away. You're gonna have to pay money to them if you keep singing that song, because you're way overusing that sublime song. He died of heroin, didn't he? I don't know what his face looks like. He has a face, right? Was he bald? Are you thinking of a 90s, like a let the bodies hit the floor guy? It all adds up to nothing, nothing, nothing. Now open, hibachi. Okay. Checks and go. Communist right there. Moby Tech. What does Moby Tech sell? But they sell cell phone accessories or fix your cell phone. Man, there's something in my sock. I might have to move my sock around. Wow. Tell me a sock joke about how you're gonna have to move your sock around. There's some blue lights. I'm not a big fan of all these Christmas lights in non-Christmas times. I think that's a communist thing. I think it's communist infiltration of America. Here's a lend nation. Communists. Check and go. Communist. Rent to own. Communist. Southern sign guys, not communists. They make signs, so not a communist organization. Arby's, neutral, no opinion. They serve roast beef. They fish. It says fish. Fish is, you're getting a little communist there. I don't like the fish stuff. Roast beef, no fish, please. Getting a little commie there. Cricket. They're middle. I don't rent the center. Commies. Definitely commies. I wonder if they're open 20. Because, here's a Pepsi can. Pepsi is, who's more communist, Coke or Pepsi? To be honest, I bet I've drank more Coke. I bet I've drank 90% more. Of all the Coke versus Pepsi, I probably drank 80% Coke, 20% Pepsi. But I've drank a lot more Mountain Dew than any other Coke product, right? Of the Coke products, I bet I've drank Coke. When I say Coke, I mean soda. Probably Mountain Dew. Be the most drunk. Drink. You gotta know your past. It's called conjugation. Building for lease. Okay. Communist. If you're leasing, you're a communist. You should own stuff. That's what's wrong with America. We don't own it. You're listening to Donald Trump. Donald Trump wants to take Greenland. I was listening to the New York Times podcast, and there's only like 60 or 70,000 people in Greenland. It's Greenland, right? Or is it Iceland or Greenland? It's one of those two. I don't remember which one. It's a big island, is what they were saying, and they were saying that they would find these like 14 or 15-year-old girls, and they'd stick IUDs on them, and they wouldn't tell them. So they don't. The Norway people. No, it wasn't Norway. It's Denmark. Denmark. Did you know that Denmark fought for over 6 hours during World War II? They fought heroically for like 6 hours, and then they surrendered. And they own all of, it's either Iceland or Greenland. I don't remember which one. It's probably Greenland. I think it's Greenland. But it's got a lot of natural resources. And the thing I always hated this about Trump. I hate how much, when I listen to his ideas, I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing, and that's kind of smart. But I dislike him, but he's like smart. It's my problem with Trump. It's that I dislike him personally, but he's actually really smart. It kind of annoys me because I feel like a hypocrite and I feel like a jerk disliking the guy so much. But a lot of his ideas are actually like half decent. It pisses me off a little bit. I don't know. Is that? I'm not actually being truthful. He seems like a shark. I've told that joke a long time ago. I think he's a shark personally, but he tried to buy it. I think they were saying that he tried to buy it in the first administration. 16 to 20. He was president, right? And then he tried to do it on the back burner. He wasn't doing it like full force, because you have to have lots of balls in the air. If you're a juggler, you have to have like 10, 20, 50, 100 balls. That's what the New York Post or Times was saying. So they're liberals, but they were interviewing the people in Greenland, and the people in Greenland, they don't like the Denmark people. So I don't know if they become a state or if they just become like a trading partner. I don't know. He might. What I'm thinking is he's got like a guy. I think Trump's got a guy that he can like call and say, hey, we're doing a coup. And then he'll come in with the helicopters and what if we had like a failed Bay of Pigs? Trump has a Bay of Pigs. He has a failed attempt at but the Greenland people I think they're like neutral to pro. I think they're neutral to pro America. I don't know. That's the way the New York Times was saying it, and they're liberals, right? So, and then Trump could come in and be like, they were trying to hold, because he's anti-abortion, so he could be like, they were trying to abort all the Greenlandish people. I don't know. What are Greenlandish people like? Are they like Inuits? Are they Indians? Are they just like Danish? Are they Norwegian? Are they Norwegian? Are they from the old, the guy who lied to the people? There was this guy, he lied to the people, like Eric the Green or something, or he might have made it to North America. He called it Greenland, because how you goys don't, you gotta lie to the goys if you want to get them to do stuff. So you'd be like, hey, come on down to Greenland. And they'd come there and it was like all ice. Because everybody who works there is like a fisherman, right? They're all fishermen. But it's going to melt, right? So in the future, it's all going to melt, and there's a bunch of minerals. And it's near the North Pole, and there's a lot of oil at the North Pole. And if you know anything about Trump is a smart guy. He knows that the world is about oil and natural resources. He plays Hoy. Okay, I'm a person who plays Hoy, and I'll tell you right now, I'd go to war for oil any day of the week. I'd go to war for tungsten. The new tungsten is going to be lithium ion, I think, is the new tungsten, and the new, in Hoy, tungsten is used for armor piercing rounds. So if you want something with piercing, you have to have tungsten. If you want artillery, you need a little bit of tungsten. You don't have to have a lot of tungsten. You could have like 5 or 10 tungsten and build all the artillery you want. But if you want some heavy tanks, some tigers, some king tigers, and you want that thing to have a big old Pearson cannon, you're going to need 2 tungsten per factory, probably. Unless you cheat. You can cheat and you can give the tiger a cheap gun, and then you can up-gun the thing. A lot cheaper. It's a trick. Don't tell them I told you, but there's a way you can cheat the game. You build like 15 factories building. You put like a machine gun on a king tiger, and then you make one factory that upguns the king tiger into a tungsten. Upguns the king tiger into a tungsten tiger. It's a tungsten tiger. Imagine it like a king tiger, but it only had a 50 cal on it. Or an Abrams. What if you had an Abrams tank and it just had a... Dear Chieftain, is it reasonable for the United States to build Abrams tanks and just put 50 cals on them? I wonder if they ever did that. They had some like tanks. They had some anti-aircraft tanks where they would put like 5 or 10 50 cals on them, but they were called like anti-aircraft. They might have been half tracks. They might not have been tanks. God, you're so boring. Upgun my king tigers, please. Serving the Shoals for over 30 years. Valley healthcare, definitely communists. There you got the hippie food. You want some vegan. You want some soy. You want some kale. Come on down to Valley. It's a pretty cool trick. You can there's this trick if you make jewelry, what you do is you put like 10 factories making gold necklaces with like a bronze center, and then you have one factory put the diamond. You change the bronze center into a diamond. You can make a lot of money doing that. It's a good trick. I learned that from Hoi 4. So it's kind of a dumb game. The game is the mods do like a really good job at changing the game. So like the way they have rubber in the base game, you can't have you get the rubber out of a factory, but you don't have a storage of rubber. So in the mods, you can have a store. So like, let's say you run out of rubber, but you have a storage. Your rubber might last for like 2 or 3 months because you have a big warehouse of rubber. But if you don't have the mods, you don't have any. I'm just rambling to myself about Hoi 4 mods. God, I'm insane. Southern Sun Tanning Salon. Who are you talking to? You really are kind of crazy, aren't you? You're walking by there's the gym over there that you're parked at. So you walked for an hour. You could go walk to your car. It's like it's 3 minutes away. And you're gonna go down to the gas station. Yeah, this is disappointing, man. I don't know which is more disappointing, me or this walk, or Muscle Shoals, or my thoughts on history and politics and Little Caesar. Here's Little Caesar. He's a is he a Roman? And he eats pizza. And he has a spear. He's very is he hoity-toity? He's got an umbrella. Is that an umbrella, or is that another stick with a piece of pizza on the stick? Is he a hoity-toity little Roman with pizza? Hoity-toity Roman guy. Eat your pizza pie. Do the Romans have pizza? They're from Italy. The Romans are Italian, I guess, aren't they? When I think of Romans, I think of legionaries. I guess that you should think of like roads. You can think of Jesus. Roman was Caesar. Caesar was a Little Caesars. Holy moly, that connects. See, it all connects. This whole world is actually connected together. Little Caesar. Little Caesar is he's the guy who he ran Rome, I guess, and he probably appointed the governor of Israel back in the day. And Little Caesar, look at this. The L, one of the lights is a little out, so it says Little Caesar, but it's like it's a brighter red or a brighter orange, and then the L is kind of less lit. I don't know, or did someone shoot out the light? Is it a, because it's kind of a white light, it's a whiter. On a scale of 1 to 10, if the ITTLE and the CAESARS are like a 9 of red, it's lit the same brightness, but the hue is like a 2 out of 10, and the eye is like an 8 out of 10 of redness or orangeness. I don't know how you describe that. What does that mean? How does that happen? How does the L lose its hue power? Hue power? Hue is a Borg. You could talk about drones. Hue, Borg. I am Hue of 9. I'm Hue of little. I'm Hue of L. I'm L of I of T L E. God, man, you got the shittiest brain ever, man. You gotta have a better brain. Next time I'm born into this world, I'm gonna have like a smart brain. I'm gonna do like smart shit. I'm gonna do like some super cool shit. I'm gonna make some Oshi Asian restaurant. There's a guy. He's got a knife and a spatula, and they're metal. And he's smiling, and he's kind of an Asian looking fella. Kind of got the Asian slant eyes. Kind of a caricature. Where is that place? Did they tear it down? It doesn't exist. But the sign exists. But where's the... I'm crazy, right? That doesn't... there's got to be a place around here with... They went out of business, right? Or they burned down or something? Yeah, there's a concrete block over there. That's probably where Little Oshi's was. People from Muscle Shoals know the whole ins and outs of Little... There's a whole story to Little Oshi's. A lot of drama, a lot of ins and outs for the Little Oshi. $3 English muffin deal. You ever want an English muffin deal? I want an English muffin deal. Is that metal? Holy shit. You almost cut yourself a little bit there. That was sneaky metal piece. These new Wendy's locations. As I get older, I realize I have no connection to this place, and I never did have a connection to this place. It's a scary thought when you realize at no point was I ever really connected to this place, but now it really hits you like it's like, holy moly. This is the world? Is this all there is? Here's a blue, it's like a washing dish glove. Is this all there is? 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 Here's a GameWare DVDs. What's a DVD? Do kids even know what a DVD is? And Willy Wonka's that's it's Willy Wonka stand-up cardboard thing. Here's a Batman. Here's a holy moly. Bunch of commies, man. Commie gobbledygook. It all adds up to everything. God, you are in a fucked up place if you're gonna be. Go back to calling people communists. I thought that was kind of funny. Sherwin-Williams, they make paint. They're capitalists. You know, you gotta paint your house. If you're painting your apartment, if you have an apartment, you're a communist. If you rent to own, you're a communist. Here's a animal clinic. I wonder if House ever had to go do animal clinic hours. Really? Here's a Marco's Pizza, named after the great Marco Polo. Really? I got nothing here, man. I'm sorry. You're literally talking. Who? You're talking to the gods. I'm talking to Skynet. I'm talking to a future past perfect, present perfect particicle. They're tearing up a gas station here. They got bulldozers. Focus on the here and now. This sacred moment, this sacred religious moment. The bulldozers are tearing up a Whatever that's called, a gas station. Do this sacred moment, this holy moment. It's sacred and holy, Marco Polo. You are holy, you are sacred. Get me some pizza, please. Pest control. Southern Pride Pest Control. Pride? Really? Southern Pride Pest Control. Huh. I got a place over here. It's a pawn shop. I think it used to be like an AutoZone. Maybe it's a gas station. I don't know. It's the front of it looks weird. Huh. They got some guns. I need to get titles, checks, payday, loans, cash, express. Marco's. I'm gonna go down to the payday loan place so I can get some money to go down to Marco's and get some pizza. I'm gonna go down to the payday loan place to get some money to go to the rent to own to get myself a PlayStation 4 and TV for $33 a week. I like to double stack my bad decisions. I like to triple, quadruple stack as many bad decisions as I can make. What if, you don't even know why these things exist? What's going on? You don't know that. You're just being an asshole. Like, why are you being such an asshole? These are just beehive tattoo. Walk-ins welcome. Do you want to walk in? Go get yourself a payday loan. Come on down to the beehive tattoo. Use your payday loan to get yourself a... He's blaming... My thing is I like to blame the poor for all the problems in the world. It's a way of obfuscating. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like something about the society feels unhealthy, and it feels unhealthy because there's almost like a desire to create stupid people. It's almost like society was created to create stupid people. I can't explain it. There's a lack of something. I'm gonna blame it on communism. Or maybe it's, you gotta have that energy, you gotta put it somewhere, so you gotta invade Mexico, you gotta invade Greenland. There was an anime show from the 2006 or 7, and it was like America was a failing empire, and they had like this white president, and he was like fat. And we invade Mexico because of the drug problem. And that was like in 2006 or 7. And then we had a guerrilla warfare, but this was made in, so that was back when Iraq was happening. So they were kind of taking Iraq and moving it to Mexico. So good for that anime show. Next generation computers. There's a laptop. He has a smiley face and a bow tie. He's a bow tie computer laptop. Sales and repairs. Home of the nerd herd. If you go in there, there's a nerd herd. Home of the nerd herd. Huh. Home of the nerd herd. If there's any damage done in Muscle Shoals, if you have a herd of nerds come by, you know who to sue. If your property gets trampled by a nerd of herds, come on down to the nerd herd, get your lawyer, and sue them, because that's where the nerd herd comes from. He's thinking like a herd of bison or something going through your land and eating all your grass. And God, man, you've got the dumbest jokes, man. Why can't you have any good jokes? Why can't you have any good jokes, man? Why can't you come up with one decent fucking joke? Join us on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Woodmont Avenue. Is this a sub? Is it a corollary of the Woodmont from Florence? Is there a whole network? If there's ever terrorist organizations, if America ever gets invaded, the churches are going to be like the networks for the insurgents, probably, because they're going to have the pastors will be the Woodmont. Really? They got a basketball court over there? They lure the kids into the church with the basketball. You gotta lure the kids in. They don't want to hear about Jesus. They want to play basketball, and then when they're playing basketball, you tell them the good news about some guy who had a virgin mother. She was a virgin. Shoot the hoop. Shoot the hoop. Is it going to turn this into an NBA Jam joke now? From downtown. There's no downtown in Muscle Shoals, so you can't shoot from downtown. Okay, ladies apparel. Ooh, you just had a negative. You just had a sour note. I listened to that 8 Mile song. There was no sour note. That was a Mandela effect. I had a Mandela effect there. I thought there was a sour note in it. It was not a sour note. I'm sad now, so I feel stupid. I should go back and edit it, but that would be a ton of work. Also, I kind of like making mistakes. It's kind of fun to just not care about your mistakes. It's kind of as long as they're trivial. You know, who really cares if there was no sour note in 8 Mile? Do. Why? Jay's shop. There's a little bear, yellow bear. Do. Okay, come on, man. Toughen up. What do you sell? You sell. What do you sell? You have pictures right here. They're faded pictures. They have pens and I guess it's like a warehouse. Plates. Chinaware, can openers. They're faded pictures. They must be 10-year-old pictures that are. If you were going to make it in this world, you would have had to fought a lot harder. And you never really had the fight in you. You needed more fight. You know, you need to fight harder. And you didn't have the fight in you. It's not the size of the dog. It's the fight in the dog. You know about the fight in the dog? There's the fight in the dog and the size of the dog. Never had that much fight in me, so I kind of got ripped off there. You really are kind of yucky feelings. Ugh. Puritan Avenue. You ever been on a Puritan Avenue? Chast Lane, Puritan Avenue. Puritans. Who else were there? There were the Pilgrims. True Line, Lace Wig. Human hair extensions. Blossom Fuchsia. Blossom Feather. Blossom Camellia. Blossom Salvia. Blossom Orchard. Blossom Jenny. What's your opinion on the different blossoms? Do you have a HD lace bundle wig? Cutie collection. This looks like it's for the African American ladies, or they're kind of some of them look half white, or maybe Asian. A little. I don't know. They want to diversify. They don't want to. I wonder if is it more of a African American lady thing, or they don't. Not a little white ladies go in there. I guess I don't know. It's a kind of a racist world we live in. Why can't white ladies go in there and get some hair extensions? They have wig stores, maybe? I don't. I just feel so sad, you know. It's a diversified world where everything is broken down into its mercantile. Ashley, mercantile? What do you do mercantile stuff? Mercantile just means like buying and selling. So it's a shop. They have like shirts in there. I can see emporium, but not like a mercantile. I've never heard that term used before for a shop. I think what scares me about this world is it dawns on me that even if I wanted to be successful, I could not have been successful in this world. This thing makes no sense to me. Like, what are you people doing? Like, I couldn't, even if I wanted to, I don't think I could open a shop and sell stuff to you people. I just look at you like, I don't get it. This makes no sense to me. Here's what's it called, emergency wear? You know, they probably like raincoats and parkas. I wonder if they have like sleeping bags, like really good sleeping bags, or XXXX? Did it say XXX? Did that say? Okay, so it's not XXXX, but when they change the screen, it does like an XXXX thing. I was thinking it was like porn, but it's a cell phone and tablet repair. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping they had XXXX, but no XXXX. Holy moly, god damn it. I need somewhere else to walk. How much time you got? 1:20. You're fucked, man. You gotta get somewhere else to walk. You could go play Civ 4. That would distract you. I'll pretend I'm Hitler. And I'll do a sea lion, and then I'll do a Barbarossa. I've never played a Barbarossa. I've never done an honest Barbarossa. I've always done the thing where I let the Soviets just run into me, and I play defensive, and then I wait up a year, and then because you destroy their air force, and then you cast them to death, and then you cheat. You just cheat. You can't play square and fair. You don't have a honest bone in you. You're just a dirty little cheater slut. Dirty cheater slut. There's a console command. I like to enter the console, and you can give there's no laser rifles, but I modded in laser rifles, so all my infantry have like a tank has like, let's say 100 piercing. My infantry now have 99999 piercing because they have laser rifles. They have plasma rifles from the Terminator War. My infantry is better than a King Tiger. I've never done that, but there should be a mod like that where you can mod infantry to have like T-800s. Your infantry become T-800s. Your infantry become better than King Tigers and Panthers and Tigers and King Tigers. Oh my. Panthers, what is it? Panthers, Tigers, elephants. Tigers and Panthers and elephants and leopards. Well, the leopard is after World War II, right? In Hoi 4, I think the late war light tank is called a leopard, but I don't know if they built leopards. Lions and tigers and elephants and leopards and. Okay, come on, man. T-800s. Dear Chieftain, what would you rate a how many T-800s could take out a how many Pattons or Shermans would it take to take out a T-800? I don't know. I'm just joking around here, man. Come on. Papa John's. Yeah, this isn't as nice. I thought Muscle Shoals was. This isn't really. I think Florence is kind of nicer. It's just kind of drab. Is there a nicer area of Muscle Shoals to walk around? Say in the comments. I won't read them. I'm not gonna even. God dang it. Shoals Drive Shaft and Company. Shaft. Shoals Drive Shaft. Really? You're gonna do shaft jokes? You became the person who walks around aimlessly talking about nothing. You became the crazy person. How did it happen? It starts slowly and it ends. One day you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm the crazy guy who walks around. Shit. You're supposed to. Your clutch never engaged with the clutch engaging thing. It's a clutch engaging thing called clutch engaging with a shaft clutch. Florence Drive. What the fuck? I'm in Muscle Shoals. Why is there a Florence Drive? That's got to be a lie. Someone from Florence came over here and changed the signs. There's no Florence Drive, and it must be like an inside joke for people in Muscle Shoals. It's all kind of an inside joke when you think about it. Like, wasn't it all just a joke on the inside? Do, 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 do. Right lane must turn right. If you don't, you, I don't know, I wonder what happens. Highland Park, do they have a basketball thing? Man, I really, this is not good, man. Infinite Dynasty? Artistry? It's cursive, I can't read it very well. Bible classes for all ages. Would you like to read Samaritan House? What else you got? These signs are kind of noisy. Why do they make so? They have air coming out, or Al-Anon? Oh, I thought it was like an Islamic thing at first. I thought it was like an Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera funded Christian churches now in Muscle Shoals. Do 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 do. You never knew anything. You never really knew. You were always stupid and you didn't really realize it until you got older. This is not fun. Easy Rod. So he's jaywalking. Okay. Do 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 do. Do do do. Bad credit, no problem. What if you got What if you got no credit? Bad. Okay, that was the second one. We pay more when we buy cars. You could steal the sign, couldn't you? Could you steal it? Yeah, you could steal it. If I was a thief, I could steal that sign. I'm a good boy. No steely sign. Well, what do you think you'd sell it for? Nothing? You could probably get nothing for it. It's probably not worth anything. Here's a car for sale. You ever wanted a car for sale? It's for sale. It's a car for sale. It's got a phone number. It's a white car. It's for sale. It's a certain brand. It's got a license plate. It's got some numbers and names on it. It's got stuff. Louis Sports Custom Apparel. Infinite artistry. Artistry? It's tattoos. You can give a tattoo. Swamp Johns. Yeah, you were fucked. You're fucked, buddy. You're fucked. Little River Pediatrics. Little River? Riv? My vision is so bad. It's Express Care. Your child is hurt. You're in a hurry. Come on down to Little River Pediatrics and Express Care. It's got a dinosaur. So cute. Little heart. Green nose. Wow, you're gonna... Here's the Kelsey place. They've got a grateful mattress. They've got so many things they have. Such a... Was that an apartment complex at some point or something? It looks like it's a... Well, we meet again, little dinosaur. We meet again, Title Max. You communist, Stalinist Trotskyites. We meet again, little Trotsky. Dinosaur Express Care. Dinosaur. Little googly eyes. You don't fool me, Papa John's. I know who you are. More like Papa Stalin. He's probably not. He's a Republican, right? Yeah, getting a lot of trouble. I think like sexually harassed people. Didn't he get in trouble or something? Yeah, he's definitely Republican. Or Democrat or Republican. Pure addiction tattoo. You ever had an addiction? Come on down to Pure Addiction Studio. It's a studio. It's an addiction. Walk-ins welcome. They have some curtains. They've got a TV with a camera, so don't go in there and try and steal some ink. I was gonna steal some ink. My pens are low on ink, so I like to look for places I can get my Skillcraft pens refilled. So that's a fail. What was that movie? It's The Warriors. The Warriors is the 80s movie, 70s, 80s movie about going through New York. And there's different tribes. This used to be a Pizza Hut. Yeah, it was a Pizza Hut. Now is it a bar? It's a hometown pizza. Opening soon. They got Corona. They got a lot of beer signs. It could be a bar. A lot of beer signs. God, I want to get drunk. I just want to get drunk so bad. How do I get more alcohol in me without drinking alcohol or getting drunk? Or Pabst Pizza, Bud Light. Yeah, you're fucked, buddy. You're just fucked. You're straight up fucked. Is that a brick? Nope, it's a styrofoam box. It's a cardboard box. Yeah. Good job, dude. Yeah, they say bar. It says bar, so. Open MRI of North Alabama. It's an MRI. They're open. Are they open? Are they always open? Always open MRI. It's 2 o'clock at night. It's like 12:30, right? It's 1:15, 1:20. Are they open? They are not open. Lie. You were not open. It is not an open MRI. They are closed at 1:20. They are closed. So, man, you got your banker. Here's a turkey. Turkey season coming in hot, and they've got like a little pixelated screen, and the turkey wobbles towards me. Darton archery. Browning, the best there is. I want to see the turkey again. 174. Sale, $14.99. Now on Truth. TV Armory. I want to see the turkey. Show me the turkey. Show me turkey. Come on. Now stocking. Now stocking. Oh, Scopes. Swarovski. Got some business hours. Come on, show me the turkey. Come on, show me turkey. Here's a turkey. She sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy. Oh, because they've probably got like the turkey whistles. You can sound like a really hot turkey. Whatever they call what are the slut turkeys called? I want to see the turkey. It was like a moving video of a turkey. And it wobbled towards me. Come on, show me the turkey. Here it comes. Okay, turkey season. Yeah, okay. That joke's over. You looked at the turkey wobbled towards you. You are now satiated. My turkey desires are that slutty turkey. I have a slutty turkey. It's a slutty turkey. What does a slutty turkey sound like? I don't know what a turkey sounds like, so I don't know what a slutty turkey would sound like. I'll tell you, those hunters, those hunters, they identify as female turkeys, and then they end up being predators. They're just predators. Those male hunters they dress like slutty turkeys, females, and then they trick the male turkeys into coming over. Man. Terrible people. Just terrible. It's things like that you should never trick a turkey male by pretending to be a female slutty turkey. Do they dip themselves in slutty turkey piss, or do they just have it said sound, so it's probably a slutty turkey whistle. Over here, turkeys! Over here! Your jokes are just terrible, man. That of the night, that might actually be one of the better jokes. The slutty turkey. That's how bad tonight is. I got slutty turkey. I got nothing really else going on here, man. It's a slow night for me, man. I got nothing. You're gonna have to walk somewhere else. You got to do another hour because you're gonna be 1:35. You're like 15 minutes away from your car. You got to go somewhere else. You got to go down to Walmart, maybe. Do you think they're Walmart? Maybe their Walmart's open. Maybe they're one of them. Maybe if you're hungry and you're in Alabama, you're in Florence, you can drive over to. Maybe they keep theirs open 24/7. They didn't let COVID destroy the proud Walton legacy of staying open 24/7. Maybe I can get a slutty turkey whistle. Do you think Walmart has slutty turkey whistles? And they're called calls, right? Or what are they called? They're called. I just like to dress up like a slutty turkey sometimes. It's pretty fun. I have a cosplay. I cosplay as a slutty female turkey. Slutty female turkey. Kind of feel bad. You know. I'm gonna cry now that I think about this. Those poor male turkeys. I'm thinking of starting an OnlyFans site or a pimp site, and I'm gonna have come on down and you'll meet the lady, but I'll just hunt you and take your wallet. You know, I'll have a whistle or a call. Be like, in here, honey. And then you walk in, you get shot. I take your wallet. I can make some money doing that, right? I think they'd track you on Facebook, though. It'd be like, they'd just figure out, hey, 10 people have been disappeared by this fake catfish lady on Facebook. Doesn't work that well. I really thought it was going to work. It didn't work. Well, I learned it from that archery place. I was inspired by the archery place in Muscle Shoals, and then you get arrested. You can't do that to humans. You can do it to turkeys. Don't do it to humans. So. I am 100% against slutty human whistles being used to lure males so you can shoot them. You're like, hey, can you also bring like a couple $100? We're gonna do some blow. So they come with some, and you just shoot them and take that blow and the money, and it's a good little trick. Do 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 do. Your jokes suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Bill O'Reilly opened up his own auto parts store. Who would have known? He was actually an auto parts guy, expert. He knew a lot about cars and shooting presidents and shooting Churchill. Did they shoot Churchill? I don't think Churchill got shot. I think it was Patton got shot. Kennedy got shot. Lincoln got shot. Donald Trump got shot. Reagan got shot. How many Democrats have been shot? More Republicans have been shot then, right? So it was like Lincoln. Lincoln was a headshot. JFK was a headshot. Reagan was like a stomach shot, right? Earshot. Hey, within earshot. Don't make earshot jokes around Trump. Don't ever make an earshot joke. Within earshot. Don't make earshot jokes within earshot of Donald Trump, please. That's offensive. Don't do that. Supply hair. Who else got shot? Lenin got shot. Warhol got shot. Who else got? The porn guy got shot. Who got shot? Who got shot? Who got shot? Who got shot? Shot. There was a healthcare guy got shot. That was like 6 months ago, a year ago. I don't know. Did he ever get arrested or what happened to him? Oh man. Scrub place. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a thing that nurses wear in hospitals. Scrub is a type of clothing that nurses wear. So if you're a doctor, you don't want to fuck no scrub. You don't want no scrub. You want to... I don't know. That's not that funny. I don't know. I'm done. These jokes are just terrible, man. I was supposed to have some good jokes and I don't got anything. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a lady who wears scrubs to a hospital. You know, nurses make some pretty decent money, so... I didn't know that. Were they called TLC? I think they were called TLC, the band who sang that song. Some African American ladies. They did not like nurses. They thought they were going out with a doctor. They were going out with a nurse. And they're like, hey, we thought you were going to make like $200-300K and you're only making like under $100K because you wear scrubs. So, very mean lasses and they were very mean ladies. They didn't like nurses. They found out the guy was a male nurse. They would not date him. These TLC ladies. Was it Salt and Pepper or TLC? Or they all kind of merged together. Don't go chase. What's a waterfall? How do you chase a waterfall? They didn't want you chasing waterfalls, and they didn't want to date nurses, and they didn't want to chase waterfalls. That was their gimmicks. If they were wrestlers, their gimmicks were they didn't like nurses, and then they were against environmentalism. They didn't like waterfalls. So, you know, now that I think about it, that really made no sense. What did they have against nurses and waterfalls, man? I mean, come on, man. What a stupid world I live in. The world was always stupid. It was stupid when I was young. It's stupid now. It's always been stupid. I just didn't see it until I've gotten older. They've got jewelry. They've got Class 3 firearm dealer. I wonder what that means. Does that mean they can sell machine guns? Or I can look in there. They've got a Favre. Is it a Favre jersey? They've got some guns. They look kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not a gun expert. They look like single shot shotguns or something, like pump. I don't know. I don't know enough about guns, man. I need to know more about guns because I don't know what those guns are. They almost look like paintball guns, but they're not paintball guns. But holy moly, they look like stripped down AR-15s. Like they're very minimalist. They're minimalist, but they're kind of like AR-15s, but minimalist. But they don't look like AR-15s. They look like all the extra plastic has been taken off the AR-15 to the bare bones. I don't know. I need to learn more about guns. I guess I don't know what's going on anymore. Shit. I really don't know anything, do I? Communist. It's a communist. It's like a grease gun. Or I don't know. It's not a grease gun. God damn it. You just look stupid now. Because I really don't know what those guns were. Don't go chasing scrubs. Dynamic Security and Company. There's a guy with a fedora hat. I wonder if they do like PI stuff. They probably do PI stuff. Like, is your wife cheating on you? You can probably hire a private eye, and he will drive around in a car with a cell phone. They used to do it with cameras. Now they do it with cell phones, probably. He just pretends to be playing. He pretends to be playing like Fruit Ninja, but he's taking pictures of you fucking your mistress, or your wife is fucking her trainer. But he pretends to be playing Fruit Ninja, but he's really taking pictures of you know, it's like LA Confidential, right? It's the scoop. The scoop, man. You want the scoop? God, you suck. You suck so badly. Why can't you have anything interesting to say? Just bankrupt. You little fucking bankrupt little piece of shit. Morally, spiritually, emotionally, religiously. Southern comfort. Heating and cooling. Bankrupt little. Morally bankrupt little fucker. Wendy's, home of the Wendy. There was a thing on Civet AI. You could turn Wendy into you make some Rule 34 Wendy. But yeah, I made her 19. I said 19-year-old Wendy. Red hair, pigtails. Old slutty Wendy. Slutty Wendy. Slutty turkeys, slutty Wendy. Ronald McDonald, female version of Ronald McDonald. Slutty. Slutty Little Caesars. Could I turn Little Caesars into a female and make him slutty? Her slutty? It would be a slutty in the style of the art of Little Caesars. Okay? Don't go chasing Little Caesar. Don't go chasing Wendy. Don't go chasing Ronald McDonald. Don't go chasing... Don't chase anything. Or do chase things. I don't know. I mean, if you chase it, you'll end up finding out maybe it's just a guy with a slutty whistle. Then he gets shot. I heard a slutty whistle. I ran to it and I got shot. Disappointing. Green Life Liquor Store. Green Life. Green Life. Is that like Salt Life? Green Life, Salt Life. Man, this is not good for me. Winston is a cigarette, or is it a shoe company? Is it a boot company? It's about time. About time. Green Life Liquor Store. Delivery available. If you're really drunk, I kind of like that idea. If you ever know someone who drinks too much, they can get their alcohol delivered to them. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I need somewhere else to walk. You're like 3 minutes away now. 2 minutes away. You kind of got to pee. That's the problem. My logic was I have a subscription to Planet Fitness, so technically I'm in their parking lot, but it's only for Florence, so technically I'm trespassing, right? But theoretically, I could be going to the Planet Fitness in Muscle Shoals. My car's going to be towed. I'm going to be so pissed if my car is towed. I'm going to be very sad. Don't go chasing Wendy. There's a guy with a gun. He's going to shoot me. Okay, you're out of ideas, and I guess that was me walking. I'd say I guess I walked most of it. I mean, I walked from the gas station. I didn't go down to like the hotels. I went from the gas station to I didn't even go to the urban place, right? I stopped before that red light, so I did like 3/4 of Muscle Shoals. So kind of disappointing. I mean, I'm disappointing. Muscle Shoals is disappointing. I guess we're both kind of disappointing. I mean, I'm kind of just disappointed in everything, you know? Someone who has, like, skill could have done this probably a lot better. I think that's the problem with this. They should have sent someone with some skill to do this walk. But they sent me. Who sent you? I sent myself. I should have sent someone better. Someone with more skill. You can go to McDonald. You're gonna go walk down to Walmart. What time is it? You don't even have 2 hours, dude. You gotta get like 2:30. If you go down to Walmart, you'll have like 2:15, 2:20, 2:30. Hibbit, Spread eagle, Michael Jordan. Man, I can't tell, man. I'm having like a panic attack. Half of me is like, this world is just shitty, and half of me is like, I'm shitty, and half of me is just like, fuck it, think of something else. Dollar Tree, there's a Dollar Tree, there's a satellite. Which is worse, me or this stupid world? It's both at this point, you know. Here's some concrete blocks. Here's some city trends. Here's some farmer home furniture. How does any of this stay open? This world is not real, right? Like, there's nothing real about any of this. It can't be real. This literally cannot be true, right? This is all fake. Something is not right. Something is afoot. Something does not add up. Something does not add up. Something is afoot. Something is amiss. Something is... Yeah, there's some guy going to the Planet Fitness. Yeah, you gotta go, I'll go down to Walmart and then... You could pee though. Oh man, you gotta pee a little bit. It's like a 10-minute ride back. Yeah, I guess you're done. You're done. You done? You done? You done? You done? You done? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I guess I'm done. Yeah, I guess I'm done. I guess I'm sorry. Sorry for the disappointment. I thought this was going to be better. I'm going to do Tuscumbia next time, I guess. Tuscumbia tomorrow. 151. You suck, dude.